Ever wondered how football, one of the world's most popular sports, came into existence? The origin of football is as diverse as the cultures that have embraced it. Traditional ball games have been part of human history for centuries, with ancient civilizations in China, Japan, Greece, and Rome all having their unique versions. Indigenous tribes from far-flung corners of the world, from the icy landscapes of Greenland to the vibrant cultures of North America and Australia, have also added their unique touches to these early ball games. But the main sources of what we now know as modern football codes can be traced back to Western Europe, particularly England. Here, the game started to take a more familiar form, evolving from its roots in these diverse cultures. So the next time you watch a football match, remember that you're witnessing a sport that's been influenced by cultures from around the world, a sport that's been centuries in the making. Thus, the roots of football are buried deep in the sands of time, taking various forms across different cultures. As time passed, football began to evolve, transforming from a simple game of kicking a ball into an organized sport with defined rules. The Middle Ages bore witness to this evolution, with the annual Shrovetide football matches becoming a prominent tradition in Europe, especially in England. These early forms of football were far from the refined sport we know today. They were referred to as mob football, a term that paints a vivid picture of the game's nature. Imagine towns or neighboring villages locked in a boisterous competition, with an unlimited number of players participating. The game was less about strategy and finesse and more about strength in numbers and raw determination. Played in open spaces, these matches were not just games, they held religious significance. This was a time when football was more than a sport. It was a community event, a ritual, a spectacle that brought people together in celebration, competition, and camaraderie. The seemingly chaotic mob football was the stepping stone to the structured and strategic game we know today. The 19th century marked a crucial turning point in football's history, setting the stage for the sport as we know it today. This was when the rules of the game were meticulously codified in the hallowed corridors of English public schools. The game, once a chaotic pastime, began to take on a structured form, its rules spreading far and wide to areas under British influence. The year 1888 was a milestone in football's evolution. In this year, England witnessed the founding of the Football League, a significant development that marked the beginning of professional football associations. This was a game changer, quite literally, as it transformed football from a leisurely hobby into an organized professional sport. As we journeyed into the 20th century, football's popularity skyrocketed. It wasn't just a sport anymore, it was a global phenomenon. The thrill of the game, the roar of the crowd, the shared joy of victory and the collective heartbreak of defeat, football had become one of the most popular team sports in the world, a universal language that transcended borders and cultures. From its humble beginnings to becoming a global phenomenon, the journey of football is a testament to its enduring appeal and the universal love for the beautiful game.